I think a lot of it is about perspective and the picture, the mental model you have in your mind versus what everybody else is thinking. So we'll play a little game, Joyce, if you don't mind.
I love games as long as it's not math.
It is not math. You and I are on the same page with that one.
Creative people. Okay. Yes. Yes, sir.
I learned this at the Michigan Lean Consortium conference. The keynote speaker ran us through this activity on the morning of the first day, and it was fantastic. So the task is simple, Joyce. I want you to picture in your mind a penguin.
Okay.
Do you have a mental image of a penguin?
I do.
Okay. Pretty easy task, you think?
Yeah, we're done. Next question.
Yeah. Do you think everybody would be able to put that picture of a penguin in their head?
I'm not sure, just because you and I both see the world differently, but let's say the younger Joyce for sure would. The younger
Nice.
Joyce, everybody sees. Can I share my penguin or not yet?
So let's move into that. So you picture us in this conference, hundreds of people sitting in the ballroom, and the speaker asks, "Hey, everybody picture a penguin." We're thinking, "What the heck?" Of course, we can all picture a penguin. Then he of course, he knew where he was going before he even asked the question. He said, "Think about the picture in your head and raise your hand if the penguin you pictured was of the National Geographic kind of realistic, looking penguin standing on the snow or the ice." And so you're raising your hand, but then you look around and only half the room is raising their hand.
Ooh.
And I thought, what in the world? Where's he going? He said, "Who pictured a cartoon penguin?" And just about the other half of the room raised their hand, and I was flabbergasted. The thought that somebody would picture a cartoon penguin versus the National Geographic penguin baffled me, because I was like you, I raised my hand with the National Geographic penguin. And so that was really eye-opening to the group. The fact that something so simple, seemingly not very nuanced at all, we were split 50-50. And David McCraney, the keynote speaker, said this is very typical when he runs this activity. It's usually 50-50. Half the people see a real penguin, half the people see a cartoon penguin. Every now and then there's a third category where somebody pictures their kid's stuffed animal, little stuffed penguin. So there's even a few more options out there. So Joyce, if we can't even all come up with the same mental image of a simple penguin, how in the heck are we going to align on important things in life or in business? How do we all see that same penguin before we start doing anything, before we start having discussions or talking about problem solving or solutions or anything? And so that really changed my view on, why aren't we aligned? Why do I see things so clearly and other people don't? It's our life circumstance. It's what we've learned in life, the path we've taken, and that really does shape up how we see the world.
And what you just did is you described how I see when we really have humility, we realize that everyone doesn't see the penguin the same.